So today's a little bit different. Today I have for you a story, a couple announcements, and a question. So I want to start off today by just explaining the story of why I wanted to run the marathon in the first place. Crazy goal for someone who's only been running almost 3 years now. And I just want to kind of explain what led to that. Last year, in October, I ran what they call the TC Looney Challenge, and that is 3 races on marathon weekend in my hometown, Minneapolis. So the 3 races work out this way. There is a 10K and a 5K on a Saturday, and then there's a 10-mile on Sunday, which is the same day as the marathon. And actually the 10-mile course overlaps the last part of the marathon course. So last year I ran those races, the 10K, the 5K, then the 10-miler the next day. There's also an Ultra Looney Challenge, which is to run the marathon instead of the 10-miler, but that's a whole different kind of crazy. So I did not do that one. But I did the TC Looney Challenge, and the medal is pretty cool. I will put some pictures here to share with you a little bit about that day. So I ran the races on Saturday and ran the 10-miler on Sunday. And as I'm sitting there waiting for my friend to finish, it's just overwhelming seeing everyone finish a marathon. It's just the pride and the tears of joy and a lot that goes into doing something that's that amazing. And so it was at that point that I decided that I want to do this. I want to run the marathon, and I just finished 20 miles this weekend. I can do 26 in one day, and I'm going to do it. I had the day marked on my calendar to register, got super excited. I was like waiting, like the moment it opened, I was registered and ready to go for that race. And that is how I got registered for the marathon and decided I wanted to do it in the first place. So that is the story I wanted to share with you. So I ran the Women Rock Challenge last weekend, which was a lot of fun, and I thought I did a good job babying myself and taking care of this ankle injury the whole way, not pushing too hard. That was until I went to do my Monday run, which was supposed to be 3 miles. I only made it 1.5 miles. My ankle hurt too bad. I had to call my husband to pick me up. It was over. I couldn't even get through half of that run. It was just too painful. And it was at that moment I realized that I am too far behind in my marathon training, and I have to give it up this year. So that is announcement number 1. Not super happy, but I didn't want to do this video until I had come up with a solution. So there is another announcement. I took the rest of this week just all day Tuesday and Wednesday. I really was in a dark spot of what am I gonna do, and now I have no goals, and you know, you build yourself up on something for a whole year, and it gets really hard to let that go. I do have some good news though. The good news is I do have now a backup plan. So while it's not really what I had planned on and hoped for, I wanted to do the marathon in 2015. What I am going to do now is I'm going to run a spring marathon with a goal to finish. And I think that was my first mistake, is I wanted to finish my first marathon on a time goal, and I tried some crazy things that really backfired on me. So I recognize those mistakes now, and I want to run a spring marathon to finish. Originally, I didn't think I wanted to run a spring marathon just because training in the winter in Minnesota is probably gonna suck a little bit, but I want this bad enough that is the next goal. I will train through winter if I have to. Ice, snow, sleet, 30 below, polar vortex. Let's go, let's do this, because I have to do this. It's gonna kill me if I don't do it. And really, spring is gonna be my next shot. So that's what I'm going for. And then the second goal I want to work towards after that spring marathon is to finish the Twin Cities Marathon with a time goal at that point. So it'll basically be to beat whatever I did in the spring. So I don't know what that time will be. I have no idea. So I'm going to leave that open and see how the spring goes first. I don't know which spring marathon I'm going to do yet. I have a few in mind, and one in particular that I'm very interested in. I will tell you it will not be in Minnesota. So that's a big Minnesota there. So I will be going out of state. So maybe I will be running a spring marathon near you. Who knows? But that is the plan at this point. I will let you know which one I pick once I register, which will probably be later this fall to actually get registered. I think that's when most of the registrations open. So I will let you know which one I pick once I'm actually committed and registered. But priority one is this stupid ankle and getting back to healthy. So end of this week, I kind of had a reality check. So thank you to my coach for giving me that the kick I needed. But I am back. I've been doing some cycling and back to taking care of my ankle and icing it and the KT tape and really focusing on that at this point. So in August, I participated in Zen Veda, which is vlogging every day in August. And I did not vlog every day in August, but I did make a lot more videos than I would have otherwise. I did vlog almost every day in August, or a lot of days in August at least. And I tried some new stuff. Everything from Sandwich Sundays to Throwback Thursdays. I did some tag-along videos where I took you on races or runs. And of course, there was these update things too. So my question is, considering the injury and where I am now, does any of this interest you? I don't want to just talk to a wall. So if you are interested, or if there's anything that I did in Zen Veda that you'd like to see more of, that is my question, is what do you like? What would you like to see more of? If you have any advice for my channel, I would really, really appreciate that. So any comments you could give me would be really wonderful. I do appreciate all of the support. So thank you so much for all of the comments and the likes that I've received so far. It really does mean a lot. So a little longer this week than usual. Right now I'm running on 12 minutes, so I will cut that down before I post it, so you don't have to sit through all of my crying. But that's where I am. And I want to say thank you for watching as usual, and I hope you're having a great weekend, a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.